Hallo zusammen! Today I'd like to take you with me, or us, through a nice little part of the beautiful Sauerland region, my home base, so to speak. Along with some pictures and videos I've taken during our latest hiking trip, I'd also like to teach you some typical words, vocabulary and phrases related to hiking. How about that? Sounds like a plan? I think it does. And now enjoy the video. I'm from the Sauerland area, a region in the German state North Rhine-Westphalia, which is one of the 16 federal German states in total. This region is well known for its beautiful and broad landscapes, and I'm really happy to live where other people might go on der Urlaub, the vacation. In Germany, we're really lucky regarding this year's October, because it's still very warm and sonnig, sunny. Arguably, the most basic term in this video would be wandern, to hike or go hiking. The related noun is die Wanderung, the hike. But you might also hear Germans use a nominalized form of the verb wandern, which would be das Wandern. Of course, you can also go on a hiking trip alleine, alone or on your own, but it's a whole different Erfahrung, experience doing that with Freunde, friends. I was joined by my good friends Ines, who also lives here in the Sauerland, Vuko aka Get Germanized, Nurgle, Sergio, Anne, Lena, Nina 1 and Nina 2 and her boyfriend Alex. Prior to the actual hike, we prepared some things. For instance, it's smart to take certain Gegenstände, objects or items with you when you're going to be unterwegs, out and about. Being fans of convenience, we all brought Rucksäcke, backpacks with us. And yes, the English rucksack is a loan word from German. In German, it's der Rucksack, singular, die Rucksäcke, plural. Here are some of the things we took with us. Das Wasser, the water, or respectively Wasserflaschen, water bottles. Äpfel, apples, for der Apfel, singular, die Äpfel, plural. At first I also thought about bringing some bananas, but die Banane would have been, or turned, very matschig, squishy in a Rucksack. And hey, what a smart transition. Some Wanderwege, hiking trails, might also be quite matschig. In that case, you'd rather translate this one to muddy though. And because this might be the case, and simply out of die Vorsicht, the precaution, it's quite a good idea to wear what we call festes Schuhwerk, sturdy shoes or firm footwear. These kinds of shoes might also be called Wanderschuhe, hiking shoes. Anyway, as long as you're not an extreme hiker or der Wanderer, again, wanderer in English is a loan word, it's good to wear some kind of die Schuhe. It's der Schuh, singular, die Schuhe, plural, the shoe. And as a side note, the English term wanderlust, which I've actually learned about by listening to Nightwish's eponymous song on their 2000 album Wishmaster, doesn't really exist in German, at least not as a common German term nowadays. So when we want to express the desire to go hiking, we'd rather phrase it by saying something like Wir mögen es zu wandern, we like to hike. Or Wir haben Lust wandern zu gehen, we are in the mood for or have the desire to go on a hike. We Germans could also phrase this in combination with the frequently used verb machen, to make or to do. Wir machen eine Wanderung, we make or have a hike, translated rather literally. Around 45 minutes to half an hour before starting the actual hike, I also like to take some magnesium, which is important for your muscles. When you go wandern, you could simply walk through der Wald, the forest or the woods, even multiple Wälder, or you could follow certain Wanderwege, as we did. The general term would be der Weg, singular, die Wege, plural, the way or path. You can find all necessary information about a particular hiking trail online, in books or even on the trail itself, because there are specific maps and symbols on trees and posts here and there. Depending on the area, for instance a forest, die Temperatur, the temperature, and die Jahreszeit, the season, you might want to wear a long Hose. Die Hose, singular, die Hosen, plural, the pants or trousers. Not only because of Brennnesseln, nettles, and yep, that's 3 N's in a row, at the Wegesrand or Wegrand, the wayside, or die Dornen, almost exclusively used in plural, the thorns, but also because of potential attacks by die Zecke, the tick. All those nasty beasts. When you intend to go hiking in the sun for multiple hours, it's also a good idea to wear die Kappe, the cap or base cap, or some kind of der Hut, the hat, as der Sonnenschutz, the sun protection. When you're hiking into the late afternoon or early evening hours, make sure to take a form of die Jacke, the jacket, or sweatshirt, or sweater with you. And yep, we also use those terms in Germany. Let's also talk a bit about where we went hiking. This place is called Wilde Wiese, which, if it wasn't for this being a town's name in this case, would be two separate German words. Wilde is an inflected form of the adjective wild, wild, and die Wiese means meadow, so this place is actually called Wild Meadow. A pretty cool name, I think. It belongs to the town Sundern, which is also quite close to the Möhnesee and the Möhnetalsperre, which you might have heard of before. The dam was heavily bombed during World War II and flooded many villages and towns nearby. And as far as I know, even Peter Jackson planned or still plans to make a movie about that incident, which is pretty cool. Hope that's gonna see the light of day. All in all, we went hiking for about 4 to 5 hours with only 1 or 2 quite short breaks in between. The distance we crossed was about 14 kilometers, which equals 8.69 miles. Which other German terms related to hiking or going out for a walk do you know? And which things do you like to take with you on these occasions? Tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the video description with many helpful and interesting support links, and to my social media as well. Also feel free to share this video with other people that might be interested in Germany and the German language. I'd highly appreciate that. Have a nice day, I'm your Vlog Dave, tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal.